Fucking intro, man. Jack got hosted by Ninja.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
And
this is gonna take off right where we
left off.
Yeah, just Fortnite and Ninja.
Okay, well, I don't want to talk about it the whole time because it's kind of beating a dead horse. But to be fair, every time we do a Flycast, something new Ninja related pops up.
It's literally the only thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Like, name something else going on besides Ninja and Fortnite. There's no Logan Paul. There's no Jake Paul. They're trying to be in conversation, but I mean, they're probably not trying, but it's just all everyone's talking about is Fortnite and Ninja.
Like Jack was in the office today, and like I went up to him and said something about it, and then said something to him about it, and then a lot of people within the office came up to him and just started talking about it. Just started saying, like, "Congratulations, man!" Like that's
so weird.
Isn't that weird?
If someone came up to me and said, "Congratulations for Ninja hosting you," I'd be like, "No offense, but no." I mean, it's huge because Ninja's huge, but like, I don't know. Maybe that's just just because I know Ninja.
Yeah.
Like, it's not almost, but it's like if congrats for Hitch hosted you.
Yeah.
Just because I've known you for years or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah.
I can see that, but then I can also see Jack was just like,
oh, I'd freak out if he hosted me. I would clutch it so hard.
Yeah.
It would give me so much motivation, or just I don't know. I guess motivation.
Just to perform in that moment.
Just to be go into a straight acting mode.
Yeah. That's exactly what Jack did. He literally said, "Ninja has hosted you for 106,000 viewers." Mom! He literally went straight into acting
really?
mode.
I didn't see the reaction, but I'm sure it was.
It was crazy. He was Jack was talking to me. He was like, "It's actually it's wild that people are congratulating me about a Twitch host."
Right?
And he was like, "But that being said, having Ninja host you on a Twitch channel right now in gaming is probably
it's like having a Drake feature.
It's literally the best thing that could happen to you in gaming right now.
It's like having a Drake feature if you're in music. That's the best.
The only other thing in gaming that could happen is that it's on that level is if that's instant.
I don't think there is.
Jack gained 15,000 followers yesterday on Twitch in one day. And Jack is already Jack.
Yeah.
He's already big.
Yeah.
And now it's already showing off because Ninja streamed today and Jack was at 2,400 viewers. And as soon as Ninja got off, because he obviously has so many people that they just all fluctuate, Jack went up 2,500 viewers. Just from the trickle down.
I think I'm gonna dive into it.
Are you?
Yeah. Like H1Z1 days, but not as I'm pretty much I can't not do it. Because I know if enough time has already passed, or I'm fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But not hopping on the train.
Right.
And I don't want to I play casually now, and it's I don't have wins that are worth. I mean, I could just put up Fortnite videos for views.
Yeah.
But I haven't indulged myself into it.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's not
how you have to be.
Yeah.
Everyone that's popping in Fortnite right now is indulged in it.
That's their life.
But I'm trying to do I'm gonna be on more of even though I say this now because when I do play, I actually probably enjoy solos. It depends who I'm playing with.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to do the Nyx Merc wave and workout is one of them. Still work out while doing this, and like just stay healthy, but like get like 8 hours a day in of like some. And you know the people I've been playing with, and like probably get like my own little squad going and go for like high kill games, stuff like that on stream.
Yeah,
which I think would work more for streaming than YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I'm streaming that much, a video is, I'll have at least a game to clip out for YouTube anyway, so it'll work hand in hand. But I'm looking to jump on the wave.
I mean, that's what Jack's hit it hard. I mean, he's streams every day. He's going crazy on streams, and he also works with a guy who edits his YouTube channel, and he just clips out entire games and uploads them the next day. So he's literally uploaded multiple times every day and streamed every day. It's crazy. It's impressive. It's what he's wanted to do, though. Like, this is what he has set out to do forever.
Yeah. See, I can't. Yeah, this is Jack's like dream job.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
But I can't really relate on that part because Jack loved, like, you saw him the other day fucking playing with like some 10-year-old kid out of elementary school, and he's just like, one shot, dude. I got him. Nice, dude. Like he just loves this shit, and it's like good for him.
Yeah.
But for me, I can't sit there unless I can't like half-ass it, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I just don't like video games that much unless I know I'm going like fucking all out and like trying to get good and
that's always
shit like that.
That's always
I can't just like casually kind of play for 8 hours and just be entertaining.
Yeah. Whenever Jack and I first started talking about it, because whenever I was streaming Modern Warfare 2 and like my stream was actually kind of like growing, like I was getting like
welcome to the Flycast. I don't think we ever said that.
No, I started it with fucking intro. Welcome to the Flycast.
What were you saying?
Like whenever I first started streaming and Jack saw like my stream like starting to grow, I was getting like, I don't know, 700 to 900 viewers playing Modern Warfare 2 GBs like way back in the day. And like I was watching Jack play, and Jack's really good. He was really good at Call of Duty. It was Black Ops 3 at the time. But you know, people weren't watching him because he was good. People were watching him because he was funny and he was entertaining. They were watching him for the fail moments and like the funny moments.
I mean, that's why people would watch me on H1Z1.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, a lot of it is for like my... just finish what you're going to say and then I'll...
Yeah. And I feel like at that moment in time, I could have... I don't know. I feel like I could have gone the whole like super make like not make fun of myself, but like just really treat it as just an entertainment 100% of the time, and don't like, you know, don't like get super into the actual competition of it, because like you know, him and like he was playing like 2v2s with Nagafin or whatever, and like just having like a fun time and like beating people and stuff. But then I would hop into a game and like I would think that way, but then like it would get intense, and that's all I would care about, is just like hone in on the game and like literally forget about everything else. Forget about the chat. Forget about like everything. And
it's hard when you're like stuck in between.
Yeah.
Of like there's the Jacks and then there's the formals.
Yeah.
Where it's like Jack will have 5,000 viewers because he's just like funny.
Yeah.
And then formal will have 5,000 viewers with webcam off, but just destroying everyone.
Yeah.
And then you have Ninja who's just both and plays with Drake.
That's annoying.
Fuck. What were you saying when I was gonna say something and then I was like,
I think you're saying it's like hard to be in between because that's how you were like with H1.
For H1 we were talking about like kind of what was I in H1 as far as like, do people watch for the rage or fails or and I think people definitely, because people liked my H1, what did I even call, like rage tages. People like that shit. And like I'll go hours of just like fucking around, but then I'll go hours of like barely talking to chat and stuff. But
just trying to go hard as possible.
Yeah. So it's going to be, I'm going to have to figure it out. But what I fucking hate, and it's honestly a buzzkill because it's just for real, is living in apartments. Like, I got literally, I didn't even stream that much or make many gameplay videos in my last apartment, and still had 3 noise complaints in like a month.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Well, Jack,
I think during the day I'd be fine.
Yeah.
I just can't be 2 a.m. and screaming like fuck.
Yeah.
But that's the time I would always stream.
Yeah.
Would be like start at 8 p.m. to like 4 a.m.
That's what your viewers are used to too.
Yeah.
Is those times.
So it's just like, what the fuck am I going to do? Because I do want to start a schedule next week of streaming, because my computer fucking works now. Nothing happened to it, but it works now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take my other PC in tomorrow to where Hex got his fixed. Cool. And then I'll be able to dual PC if needed.
You already have like all the parts to do it, like because there's like a dual PC way where you can do it like, like 80%, or you can do like the full, like it's actually 2. Like the way I dual PC is like this like plug-in for OBS where you just like, as long as both PCs are plugged into the same router, you can like dual PC, but still it's a little bit better. Like Jack was saying that he played Fortnite with OBS not open and you could still tell the difference. But the way that you do it, you can't tell the difference at all. So.
Wait, what were you talking about? I blanked the fuck out, I'm not going to lie.
I was saying, like, I think you already have everything set up because you used to dual PC stream when you were like playing.
Well, you guys dual PC stream different.
Yeah, it's like a different way is what I was saying.
Also, just to say this, it's not 100%, but I do. It's just like I'd like have to do it, or it's not 100% that I'm coming back next week or that I'm gonna start streaming next week. But I want to do it.
Yeah,
I have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to, but it's like I don't want to look back and be like, damn, Fortnite was crazy, and I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't do what I should have, because I find the game fun. It's just I don't enjoy. I can't like sit there and play for 7 hours a day. I don't know.
The game was fun.
It was fun.
It's not fun anymore. I don't think. I have to be.
I can see why.
I have to be in a very particular mindset.
Same.
I like watching the game.
That like explains how I feel about the game. Like I could. It depends literally on my mindset of whether I can like sit there and game for a long time.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's not like H1. It's not like PUBG. It's not like any of these other like BR games. It's like even Islands of Nine. I played that for a little bit. It was a lot of fun. But it's like those games. Like it's very like you're playing the map. You're playing positionings. You're rotating in the correct way, and it's all about whether your shot is good, dude. In this, it's like. The game is so popular, and people like Ninja and Myth and these people are getting so big that it's like that's all that people want to play like.
Yeah.
And it's not even fun to play casually. If you're not, it feels like a wager every single time you're playing, especially solos. Like it's a little bit more fun playing with groups or playing with squads because you can just chill with your friends.
Yeah.
But even then, sometimes it's like you'll run up on people and it's just like, all right, I got him. And they've built.
Yeah, that's going to be the downfall.
Yeah, I think so too.
Whenever that will be. But it is.
It's going to be tomorrow.
It is because that's why it like depends on my mindset. Because it's like, do I want to deal with that? I don't know how people do fucking like buildings. It's so like there's so much to do.
Yeah.
Especially for people who haven't been playing PC their whole lives.
Yeah,
it's like hard.
Which is crazy that Ninja's so good. I mean, Ninja was good at.
I wonder what PC games he played before like H1.
He said his favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy something. I heard
probably
him say
7.
I don't think it was 7 because I remember
I feel like I always hear
it's
that
always
Final
7,
Fantasy 7.
That's what I assume too, because I've never played any Final Fantasy. But anytime people say it's good, it's always 7. But he said like 10 or something. He said something different.
Is that on PC?
I don't know. So I'm saying I heard him say that on stream one time. So maybe that is on PC. I don't know.
I've played PC. I guess the only reason I'm decent is because of all the hours I put in on H1. But then also I played like League of Legends.
Oh yeah. I thought you were about to say Hearthstone, and I was like, "Isn't that a card game?"
That's literally clicking. That's no left hand at all.
Yeah.
But like, if you started out on PC, like probably how all the Counter-Strike guys did,
it's got to be like second nature.
Yeah, it's like me with a controller, I guess.
But then, like, if you try to hand a PC player a controller, it's like a different world. Because I feel like learning how to use a PC is easier than learning how to use a controller.
Really? I
feel like it is.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
Is it recording? I saw you look over
there. It is. It says important updates are pending, so.
Nice.
It scared the shit out of me.
Is this going to cut off mid
No, I won't cut
podcast?
Off.
Because it makes me nervous. Fucks up my feng shui.
No, we're good, man. We're still doing this.
Is that still recording over there?
It's still recording.
Okay.
Flycast, best podcast in OpTic.
Best podcast in OpTic. What's been going on with OpTic?
Before we get into that, tomorrow
we're
not going to get into that. Tomorrow is a big day.
Wow.
And it's like a day that, you know, like when Christmas is coming and you're like you're a little kid and you're like, can't wait till Christmas. And then there's some days that sneak up on you and you're like, oh man, tomorrow's like a cool day. And like, I'm excited for it. But I keep forgetting that I'm excited for it. Tomorrow is, there's a bunch of like leaks within the COD community and like a bunch of people talking that tomorrow they're going to announce Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer. So
we'll see. You guys are going to be so pissed if they don't.
Yes.
Who's going to buy a non-multiplayer one?
Nobody. Wait, but didn't they do that for Halo? I think I was talking to TJ and he said that they released like a Halo 3 anniversary or a Halo 3 with no multiplayer or something like that.
If they did, I didn't know about it or touch it.
Did you ever play any of the Halo campaigns?
Yeah, I played, I think, like all of them.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I always made it like a thing kind of to play them.
Yeah.
Then I think it turned into like, I think like my teams at the time would play them. But I remember playing them, I think with like Ace, APG, like TJ or something. It was fun.
Yeah. I always said that, you know, regardless of all the shit that Reach, like all the people like in the Halo community, what they think about Reach, the campaign was amazing. The campaign was amazing, and the soundtrack is
I don't even remember.
Dude,
like
it's incredible.
I think I remember the Halo 3 campaign like pretty clear.
Yeah.
But all the other ones, not really.
I just remember the Halo 1 campaign. I feel like that's probably the best. It was like that. It was like it took campaigns to the next level, in my opinion. Especially for
Halo
console.
1 just fucking took everything
to the next level. Yeah.
Halo 1 started esports. What did start esports? Was it CS?
Especially for console, it was Halo for sure.
Yeah, for console for sure.
But CS probably. CS or like old school like. There's like I like heard a little bit about it. It's like I don't know what it is, like Doom or something, like some crazy
probably
like old.
I remember like Doom 64.
Yeah.
My dad would play that on the 64.
For real? What the heck? That's funny.
It's fucking Turok. Do you remember that game?
What? What a flashback.
What other games were there? I remember you just played Turok. And NASCAR or some shit, and he had like the wheel and pedal. I don't know what system it was on by fucking that time, but
that had to be like PS3,
yeah,
or PS2 probably,
yeah,
something like that.
Those were the good days when you would actually enjoy the game and not just do it for
other reasons.
Get views.
Yeah,
I
just
guess.
to get views or to compete or to practice or. That's why I'm hoping, man. Oh, tomorrow is gonna be so good if it's real. Like if the,
What if it's just such a
letdown?
Yeah. Like I'm not even. I don't get hyped for nothing no more.
Yeah, I know.
Because I just been let down so many times.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Whenever it got leaked that it was just the campaign, my heart
Like what?
hit the floor.
That doesn't even like.
Doesn't make sense. But then I also like.
Man, I'm gonna lose any friend that I play with is just gonna be grinding that.
Yeah, that's true.
But that'll be fun. Actually, I'll probably grind it too because it's not gonna be straight S&D.
No, the respawn in that game is unbelievably fun.
I'll probably end up playing. Well, I will play.
You will play
if it's good and everyone's playing and it's like competitive.
Yeah, that's
because like I always say, I hate S&D, but if it's like in between like a like hard point, then there's no hard point.
Yeah, it's just.
But if it's like CTF, then S&D, then
demo
or whatever, then I can like outdeal.
Fun, yeah.
Like that's fun. It's like a change of pace, but not every game. I don't know how people fucking.
I don't know either. Like Bo's like loved
all he
Modern Warfare Remastered
wants to do.
Yeah, he loved Modern Warfare Remastered. He loved Ghost, and that's all he did was just play S&D.
I don't know how.
I don't either. I really don't. It's just the feeling of calling out and like understanding spawns and like rotations and getting a cutoff or getting the clutch cap or the clutch return. Like
that's why I play the game.
That's so much more fun than getting like a 1v2 or like, I don't know. Like, I mean, there's definitely some incredibly hype things that happen during S&D, but it's not as often.
S&D has its place and it's like needed, I guess.
Yeah.
But
S&D is like
not every game. I can't do that.
Yeah. S&D is like the Slayer of COD, but even in Slayer it's like more exciting. Because like it's like I guess Slayer is like the slowest paced game, right?
It depends. It can be fast. It depends.
It's so crazy the dynamic of that because that's like Slayer is literally team deathmatch, and team deathmatch is the most uncompetitive game type of all time in COD.
It's weird. It's totally different in Halo.
Yeah, but it makes sense because everything's about like team shot and spawns and nading.
I remember how shitty video games were as a kid, but like how much like if I was a kid right now, like they don't even know.
They don't know how bad it was.
They don't know like how amazing games are now.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like Jack will constantly say that nostalgia is just like it controls people's view of video games, and it's not like people say they loved COD 4 as the best game of all time, and then they remastered it and everybody hated it, and it's just like it's like he'll say people will only remember the good times and they won't remember all the frustrations that happened, but like I think he's a little bit too extreme on that side, and there's a lot of people that are too extreme on the other side saying that other games are perfect whenever they had a lot of problems. Like people say Halo 3, people die by Halo 3. Halo 3 is the best game of all time.
But online it was like fucking trash.
Yeah, it was like terrible.
It was just good.
But it's just the game, right?
Like that's just like made. There was no like. There was bullshit online with just shot registration, but like besides that, there weren't like any just like extra dumb shit. Like the game even came out with like bubble shield and some blue ball you can throw that like gets you no shield, and it's like, but they like took all that out and just like kept it basic, and like that was just the competitive. That was just Halo 3. Take out the fucking dumb, unneeded shit.
That's how it used to be.
Take out the leprechauns.
Dude, in COD, that's how it was. Like every single year was, as soon as the game came out, in in 4 days, it was already stripped bare bones, and that was competitive.
Yeah.
But then in Black Ops 2, in Black Ops 2, like it was like a huge debate between like
Streaks.
everybody in the community. Yeah, it was like we have to get it to being as close to out of the box as possible because people want to play. You know, people. That's why League of Legends is so big. Is that what people are saying? That's why League is so big. That's why CS is so big. That's why Dota is so big. Is because you buy the game and the same game that you're playing is the same game as being played at the top level.
That's what like Halo 5 tried to do.
Yeah, but it's
worked well.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it has. I understand. Like I feel like that was just a growing pain of like COD in general, because I don't think that out of the box is necessarily a good thing in COD. If you want to play out of the box, we should be playing TDM. If you want to play out of the box, you should be playing Big Team Slayer, and that should be the competitive mode because that's what a majority of people play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So if you know, knowing that already, like you can't even play it out of the box because TDM is not a competitive game type, and everybody, like 80% of the people play TDM.
What year was Black Ops 2? Was that like 2010?
2000
or like 2012?
2013? Yeah. Halo 4 had just come out.
I'm trying to think, was that at MLG's?
Yeah. I think that was the first game back. Yeah, first game back for MLG.
What'd you think? Were you around during like the debate with like streaks and shit? Of, like,
I wasn't a part of it, but I was like
I think
a fan.
They were debating like should streaks be in or not, right?
Right, yeah, and people were debating whether streaks should be in or whether hardpoint should be in because it was the first game where hardpoint was introduced into the scene.
Hardpoint, it's so good.
Yeah, and people were thinking that like no, hardpoint it's too hectic, it's too crazy.
I bet Bose is. I want to find out. I want to find out the psychology behind kids that like S&D versus like kids that like
Respawn.
Like what is it? What is it really?
I don't know.
Like why?
But like people like Bose, like
why do some people like S&D? And they like one life. Is it like they just like the thrill of like one life, and it's like they got to clutch up?
That's possibly
I don't like that. How I always was with like everything, like basketball, Halo, is like my shit would always be like momentum.
Yeah.
Where it's like I get a kill and then I start like heating up and then I'm like shitting and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm in the fucking zone.
Yeah.
But in S&D, it's like you'll be in that zone just running across like a little window pop, you get sniped by like a super good snipe or something.
Yeah.
And it's like your momentum, and then you just sit there and wait for next round.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but then
that's how I feel.
But then you think about like CS, and it's like that's the biggest esport in the world, arguably right now. And that's what they do.
Yeah, and I could never really get into it.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
I can watch it. I just can't play it.
Yeah,
because I just want to go. I just want to like.
That's a thing with me in CS too. Is I don't in COD S&D is I haven't played it. I guess I'm just like not naturally good at it because I don't know.
S&D?
I think because I think I'm not nerdy enough to figure out the shit and watch streams. Like I learned so much from watching streams.
Yeah.
Especially in Fortnite. Like every time I watch Ninja or Myth, I learn something new. Yeah. I'm just like, how much better would I be if I like actually, because I've literally watched like 4 streams ever.
Yeah.
In like Fortnite.
Yeah, I'll notice that too. Like I'll watch Ninja or like Myth, or even Jack, because Jack's good as shit too. And I'll just watch them play and they'll do something and I'm like, what? And then like in the middle of me playing, I'll just like do it and I'll be like, what the hell? Like it's like you like don't even think about it. You're just like, I know how to do that now, and you just do it.
Like even just building like a certain type of building. Like it's how every time Ninja will build a ramp, it'll be like 2 ramps, 2 ramps, 2 ramps.
Yeah.
And then it say he like wants to go to the side. Like say he's building the front, but he wants to go left.
Yeah.
He'll build 2 ramps and then a wall on like the lower level of this ramp so he can start building to the left. And it's like it's something you just, if you were playing and haven't like watched him before, you just wouldn't be able to do it as quick. But like after you're watching, you're like, okay, I kind of get this like the like science behind his like building. because they build fast as fuck, but it's not like that fast. It's just they're so like accurate and know what they're doing.
Yeah. They just
me,
know.
if I get hit, I'm tapping and just whipping walls around me. But like them, they're like cool about it.
Yeah.
Like they get hit and they just wall stairs.
Yeah.
And like kind of peek up.
And then when they challenge, they like build ramp, wall. They wall off like while they're building up.
Yeah.
And then they like build on top of somebody and look down on them. It's just like, God, I just watch it and get exhausted. Yeah.
It's like, because a lot of times they just won't want to take damage. So they'll like pump them once, hide, and then like build again, and then they'll like pump them once, and the other people go to shoot them, but they'll like just build a wall.
Yeah.
And what could have been like a 5-second fight, even though they would have lost some shields, it's just like a 20-second fight, but they don't lose any shields.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it's so annoying.
Dude, like I remember I was watching Myth one time and he just had attack, and there was a guy, he was like shooting down on a guy who kept building a wall. And he was just like tack. And then he would break the wall, and before the other person could build another wall, he would build his wall there.
So he could.
So that person was just like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. And then he would just edit it and kill him. And I was just like, what the fuck?
But like, how do you time that?
Yeah.
Like, how can you time it to where, I mean, you can if you're a freak. But it's just because I've been in that situation where I'm the guy just build, as someone's just shooting the shit out of one wall.
Yeah.
And then I've also been the guy that's shooting the shit out of the wall. But it's like to know when that wall is going to break and to like put a wall down real quick, it's
ridiculous.
Crazy. I always just lose track of my fingers.
Yeah. It's like BR games just in general, like it's hard to practice on a BR game. Like the only way to practice in H1 is to solo drop in squads to Pleasant Valley. The only way to practice in Fortnite is to solo drop tilted. Yeah. Like in order to like practice your shot, practice how to build.
Well, I noticed when I played for a week straight, I would drop tilted every single time. Like I wouldn't. Yeah. I hated. Like, and people wanted to play, like, make videos and, like, when you play with Hex and Bows and them, it's like, let's drop
Anarchy.
Fatal Fields. Yeah. And it's like, you drop there, half a team landed there, you get 2 kills, and it's like just walking the rest of the map. But, like, there was a time where I was just playing solos every single game. And every single game I'm dropping tilted. And it got to a point where in a few days, it's like, I'd literally, like, and even still now, as long as I'm, like, warmed up and, like, playing good, like, if I drop tilted, like, I know what's going on. Yeah. And I know how to, like, survive tilted and, like, leave there with, like, 8 kills. Yeah. And it got, like, consistent as fuck. But then when I would, like, start running, get out in the fields, then, like, it turned into, like, a gameplay, like a new gameplay, or like it just a different type of gameplay. It's not tilted towers. Now it's about building and knowing how to build and shit like that. So I would notice, like, I would dominate tilted and then die to like a player shittier than me out in the field just because he knew to build above me quicker. Yeah. But I've gotten practice in now with now I don't even like landing tilted.
For real?
Because it's just like, it's the same thing every single time.
It's whoever finds a shotgun.
Land tilted, try to find a shotgun, you rush them, they're not going to rush you.
Yeah, stairs.
And like, just win the shoddy fight.
Like, stairs fights are so annoying. Like, people will just crouch
in the trunk tower.
Like, jiggle peek it.
But yeah, there definitely is, like, 2 sides to... Because sometimes, like, recently, I enjoyed landing, like, somewhere else, just, like, retail. So it's, like, get a couple of kills retailing, and then it's, like, I go off on my adventure. I can, like, practice kind of building. Yeah. Shit like that. Rather than landing tilted, having to kill 10 people before I can even do anything.
And then you're coming out with no materials because it's fucking tilted.
Yeah. And look across Loot Lake. There's a guy in the water, but I can't hit him. So then I chase him through the water, use all my materials to get to the middle lake house, get 1 kill, but there's only 10 left.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck in the middle of Loot Lake with no mats to get out. I hate the word mats, too.
Same. I can't stand it.
A lot of people can't. It's weird how a lot of people can't stand it.
Mats?
Like, I think I would always say, like, I need a farm. What's farming from? World of Warcraft?
Farming. Isn't that from, like, League? I don't know.
Yeah, it is from League. Yeah. You would farm minions.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hell yeah, I know my shit.
I would say, like, farming or, like, I need wood or something.
Yeah.
I would never say mats. Yeah. That shit just pisses me off.
Or I'd be like, I'm low on materials. Like, I would say it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say mats. The first time I heard somebody say mats, I was like, what is he talking about? And then I realized it, and I just instantly was infuriated.
Yeah. I said something to Doc about it, too. He was like, yeah, I hate that shit, too.
For real? How is Doc doing?
I don't know. I haven't, like, checked up on him. I'm assuming he's still, I'll see his, like, tweets.
He's still doing Fortnite. I know that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Like, every day?
Yeah, I think he is.
I mean, you kind of have to. I mean, yeah. And see, for like Doc, like Fortnite is not the game because it's just too much.
Yeah,
like you can't expect Doc fucking. This has he ever releases his I gotta sneeze. Dude, this whole room just turned purple. I think I just passed out. And I made some weird noise. I was like, dude, it was right here. I think me saying I'm about to sneeze stopped my sneeze, and then like literally everything. Like purple. I saw like stars. Fuck what? Oh, has Doc ever releases age?
I don't think so. I mean, you can very easily.
But I mean,
everybody knows.
Well, I mean, for someone in their. I'm assuming he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
For someone in their 30s, like you can't compete against these kids that are like just finding out about Ninja and like they're so excited to try to get good as fuck.
Yeah.
And like be the best.
And also his thing
like
is
those are the kids you're running into.
And also like Fortnite is his whole demeanor is I'm fucking Doc. Yeah,
but when you're just getting pounded by fucking little shits.
And it's not even that you're getting pounded by little kids. It's like you're getting beat. And it's a fucking cartoon. Like it's a cartoon game. Like it's not like violent speed momentum. It's like I have a fucking grenade I throw at the ground that launches me into the air and
that was probably the best addition they've done.
You think so?
Dude, that shit is so... That clip with Jack and fucking Nate shot.
I've seen it.
You had to have seen it. Where Jack kills like the whole team by blowing them off the mountain with impulse nades.
What?
He's like, I just blew their whole team off the map. Like the most obnoxious laugh ever. Like, ha 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 ha. And Nate shot was like, yeah, and you downed me too while doing it. Because like, if you watch it back, Jack impulse the other team and Nate shot at the same time, sent them both flying off a mountain, but like didn't notice. And Nate shot was like, yeah, you downed me in the process. And this is like all while Jack is like laughing and like smiling. And then Jack just looks down at Nate's shot and just impulses him again off the mountain, kills him. And Will, I can't believe you haven't seen that.
I haven't.
And Will, they're playing with Big T. Will just starts fucking laughing. It's like, Jack's fucking crazy. This shit is fucking funny.
Dude, that is really funny.
You have to fucking see this.
I don't even think Will plays anymore. Like, Will only plays squads with, like, those kind of... I don't think he plays solos anymore.
Does he not? For, like, YouTube?
I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. But I know he's like, grinding Far Cry 5 right now.
Do people still play those type of games?
Dude, that game has sold so many copies.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not in the casual loop.
It's actually kind of fun. Like I think H1 like rubbed me the wrong way so much because of how competitive it is, or because of how like obnoxiously competitive it is. Like I don't want to compete. I want to just play.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun. Like that's what was fun about H1. It's just like like you can just drop in and everybody's on the same playing field. And like if you have a better shot, or if you know how to work it better, or if you have a cop car, like you can get around it. But now like it rubbed me the wrong way because I couldn't just like have fun. That I just started buying like story games. I played a story game on stream, finished it in one stream. It was actually pretty fun. And then after that, I just asked other people what their favorite story games were, and then I bought The Witcher 3, and I've just been like casually playing it. It's actually kind of fun. Yeah. It's like playing a movie. I don't know.
I realized as I got older, I think I like how I play video games now compared to how I played them back then. Back then, as a kid, every time I signed on a video game, I like wanted to do the best in the game, every game. And it wasn't even like a conscious thing. Like, this is how I'm going to get better. Practice. Yeah. Try to do as good as I can every game. It was just like, I got on to
win,
to do the best I can.
Yeah.
And like, that's how kids are getting on Fortnite now. But that is not how like I get on games now. Now it's like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like being bad at a game, so like I'll get to where I'm like decent, but I don't have the like focus anymore to go in games and fucking go hard every time.
Yeah. And I've been like, because of that, I've been trying to find this like new wave of what I can do, because
same
playing Fortnite on stream, like as entertaining as it can be, so many people do it, and I'm very well aware that there's no reason to watch me. The only time I ever play is if I'm playing with OpTic guys. The only time I ever play on stream is if I'm playing with OpTic guys or if I'm playing with TST. And so I was like trying to look for this new wave. So I bought the actual Fortnite game, the Save the World, the zombies, the real game. I bought it, and the way I bought it, it comes with like 2 friend editions, so you can give your friends like 2 codes. So I got Blake and George a copy, and I was like, we're just gonna I got a new emote that says like refill, so I can like whenever I'm doing a stream or I'm drinking, and I was like, oh, we're gonna have some drinks and play Save the World. Come join, like it's gonna be fun, dude. That shit was so boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Save the World was so
boring.
Because I was thinking that could be like an OpTic plays.
Yeah.
But I have no idea. I picture it being like a couple, like us just like mowing down zombies.
Yeah. And that's.
But I have no idea what it looks like.
That's what I was hoping. Well, I was hoping it was going to be like a Destiny, like a Destiny raid or like a Warcraft raid where you like, you have like your squad there and then you go, take on this gigantic zombie in order to do things. But it was literally like we played 5 matches, and like you go in, you do the mission, and then you complete it. And we played 5 matches. It took us like an hour and a half, and every single time you would just run around. It literally looks like the Fortnite map. It would look like Pleasant Valley. So you'd run around Pleasant Valley, you'd find this like one area, you'd set your like little thing there, and then you'd have to defend it for a minute and a half. So you just build a wall around that thing so no zombies get to it, and then you just shoot zombies for a minute.
Just easy as fuck?
It's easy as fuck. Yeah. So easy. And then it would just end. And like the Blake and George like have no patience for stuff like that. Like maybe if I was with somebody else that was like willing to do it, like maybe it would be fun. But even me, like I was just like, this is not fun at all. It's just.
I think I just thought of how sick would it be? Did you play World of Warcraft?
I didn't. No.
Do you like know kind of?
Yeah, I know like about it.
Like what if, like in World of Warcraft, there's so many like pieces of armor and like swords and like epic swords and like.
Yeah.
I didn't play that much, but I played a little bit. But imagine in Fortnite, they made Save the World kind of like World of Warcraft, and there was like a bunch of different weapons and shields and armors and shit. And then it's like if you start getting like quests, shit, and Save the World, you like start equipping your character with that stuff, and you just can make kind of like customize them, kind of how you can in WoW. Like you choose the cloth you wear. Like, what if they did that for Fortnite for Save the World, and then you take that guy into like Battle Royale?
Yeah.
So it's like all the guys in there like look different.
That would be dope.
Yeah. I just saved esports.
My character on Save the World is the dopest shit I've ever seen.
Can you like customize them like that?
No, it's just like there's just different characters. So like you said, like the.
I want it to be like WoW, to where like. It's just so customizable.
Yeah. Well, it's not so customizable, but the amount of weapons in Save the World, there's got to be like 900 of them. Like there's so many weapons. Yeah. White Ninja Fortnite.
But that'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean,
I want to.
So that the girl is my character.
I want to play WoW. I need to start playing WoW.
Imagine,
I don't even want to play WoW. But yeah, that's
imagine
dope.
seeing that in VR.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing that run around. That would be dope.
Or like customize shit with that.
Yeah, yeah. There's not really customizable. You just buy the character.
I can't believe you haven't played WoW.
Yeah, I did dabble in RuneScape, and I feel like for a little bit it was like RuneScape versus WoW. Because
that's the RuneScape and Minecraft are like the two biggest games I like never really played.
Yeah. And that's the same with me and WoW. I never played. I just can't believe it is still that popular.
What, RuneScape or Minecraft?
WoW.
Oh. Is it still that popular?
Dude, so many people play it.
Yeah.
It's still
Scump
huge.
plays.
Yeah, Scump plays. Scump plays with like...
Carly.
Does he?
I think they like play together.
Oh, I mean, it's possible.
I mean, he probably plays with other people too.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know he played with Carly, but yeah, he. I thought she played Rocket League or something. Overwatch. She plays Overwatch because he said he plays WoW.
I know
she plays Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, she
think
might play
they
WoW
did
as well.
play together though.
Yeah. But it's just. I mean, I bet you it would be so fun. Just based off what the good experiences I had from Destiny, where it's just like a 4-person little, not even like I only played a raid like once or twice, but just like a 4-person like, Destiny. I don't even know what they're called, like challenge or whatever.
I don't even like Destiny.
Yeah, but I mean, I know you, and I can understand why you wouldn't. It's like kind of a pretty shitty shooter. But it was just like the idea of it, because it was just like 30 frames and you turned like this, and it was just like, and it was like the same shit over and over and over again. But for the initial like launch of it, whenever you're doing these like missions where it's like you have to do different things, back to back to back with your team, and then at the very end you like earn something, and then you take that and multiply it by 1,000, which is what WoW is. Like they have like 100 people raids.
Yeah.
What?
It'll take like 100 people together to like kill the final boss or whatever.
That's
the fuck.
Fucking I literally can't even wrap my mind around it.
Dude, WoW was fun. Me, who was it? Me, Formal, Lethal, and I'm trying to think who we played with. There had to be 4 of us, but I know me, Formal, and Lethal played a whole summer. I would wake up and I played on the laptop. I'd wake up in my bed and just like grab my laptop on my lap, and then it starts. But it's just like, where did that MaNiaC go? That would just wanted to play a fucking video game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I've been through waves of, I don't really play video games. I'm a COD kid.
That's how, don't know. Just so I don't forget, I don't know what the fuck I'm like. Am I gonna be a gamer, or am I gonna be like a lifestyle?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
That.
I don't know what the fuck.
And the bad part is that you have a lot of potential. I feel like both of us could do either. Like, I feel like if you put me in a video where I'm just me, I could perform pretty well, and I could be entertaining and have some sort of passion there. But also, if you give me a video game that I'm like really into, like, I'm terrified for this Modern Warfare 2 thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stream. I really hope that, because I hope, because there's like an aura around me that is Modern Warfare 2, like, because I threw two throwback streams for Modern Warfare 2. I streamed it all the time when nobody else was streaming it. Like, people always, like people in OpTic especially just say, "Oh, Hitch loves Modern Warfare 2,"
Yeah.
And so, like, what better? I feel like I will regret it if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered comes out and I don't like base my stream around it.
Oh,
you know? Like
well, you are.
Yeah.
You're gonna be balls deep in that game.
Yeah. But
Like,
I want it to be like stream. Like I want to, hit it hard on stream too and do it right, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I gotta tell you what Mike Flame proposed to me today. It's got to be off camera though.
Oh.
But it's fucking. I don't know, man. Shit's weird.
What do you mean?
Just things are coming up.
What?
I don't know. We're safe.
You can't say that. Now
No,
I'm
kidding.
scared.
It's just like I don't know if it's an idea he had or if it's like really being talked about, but I'll have to just tell you off camera.
Okay.
But yeah, it has to do with playing video games, put it that way. But it's interesting.
I guess now is when we transition to talk about the Riff Raff concert that we went to.
We went to Riff Raff show.
Yeah.
So, how'd you like it?
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was crazy. Like
it was cool. It was definitely a cool experience to be able to say like that happened.
Yeah, you got
it's
to
like
drink with Riff Raff.
Yeah, like chilling in the. I don't even know what you would call it, the dressing room.
The dressing
or something.
room.
But it was that dressing room. I bet some legends have been in that dressing room.
Some crazy shit.
Because that looked like a movie dressing room. Like you walk in, there's like girls and just doing lines of coke or something.
Yeah,
like that's not what happened.
I know.
But like that's what you. That's kind of what that place looks like.
Yeah, and I tweeted. I was like, we're going to the Lizard Lounge, and I tweeted that. And then there was people from Dallas that were tweeting me, and they were like, that place has been around for like 25 years.
Yeah.
So some crazy shit went down.
Yeah, it was
like
cool.
In the early 90s, Lizard Lounge. Imagine like
just fucking
Chili Peppers
Run
play there or something.
DMC.
Oh yeah, Run DMC.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's because you could tell when you were in there, like who he was cool with, and then like who were like the fans.
Yeah.
That, like they were just pulling random girls up.
Yeah.
And it's like how does that happen? Because I know how it happens, but it is funny.
It is, dude.
And one girl walked over to him, asked him a question. She immediately gets asked. He was like, "What is this? An interview?" Yeah. And then his friend was like, "We ain't." I don't know what he's
taking questions right now.
Yeah, he's not taking questions, and I don't even know if she was like interviewing him or just saying hi. No,
she walked up and she sat by him and she said, "So why are you? Why are you being so? What did she say? What is it when you're like keeping to yourself and you're being secluded?
Yeah.
What is it? Why are you being
a loner? Why are you being?
Why are you?" I can't. What I'm blanking on the word, but it's basically secluded, like socially, not socially. I don't know. Antisocial.
Why are you being antisocial?
Why are you over here being antisocial? And he was sitting down. He was sitting down on his phone like this, and she comes up and sits to his left and said, "Why are you being so antisocial over here?" And he goes, "Why is this girl interviewing me?" And he stood up and said it. He was like, I'm not being interviewed right now. And you busted out laughing.
Really?
I don't know if you remember because you were like pretty intoxicated.
Yeah, I was drunk.
We all were.
It was fun though, and then she just gets like immediately kicked out. But it was crazy because he kind of like. We went up there and he was like just talking to us.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like, hey, thanks for coming out, enjoy the show or something.
Yeah.
It was like we were like, I don't know. Chilling with him.
We were just chilling with him, yeah. And it's like, cool. Yeah, I have to figure out, like, it's something that I've been racking my brain on like how I want to go about this, because he's like putting a lot of faith into me, and I don't really know.
Well, I mean, he just doesn't even know where to begin.
Yeah, and I mean that's awesome, and I'm super appreciative. But it's like pressure because, if you do it right. If I do it right, there's definitely potential there to make some dope ass content. But I don't know. There's a lot. I'm probably gonna get into a call with his merch guy pretty soon and figure out, or his designer, so we can make like cool stuff.
When was that? Last Thursday?
Yeah, last Thursday.
We need to start going out more.
It was fun, right?
Yeah, just like
going. The fact that we were just going,
out.
Yeah.
Because people don't. Let's talk about this. The lack of, like, people always say shit about vlogs. I'm sure people give Hex shit about vlogs.
Yeah.
I would say Hex is different than us right now because, like, people. I always thought Hex should vlog because, like, I would be interested to see, like, how does a CEO, like, he wakes up early. And it's like, what do you do? What does Hex do? And it's like Hex always has, like, something to do. But, like, for us, on the other hand, it's like we kind of got here, and I think we envisioned a city, but we're really just kind of...
we envisioned a city because we were told it was going to be a city.
That's true. Coming down here, it was like we're just expecting something different, but it's just like, what the fuck do we do? There's like nothing to do.
We kind of moved to
there's no like
another Barrington.
There's no like, it's like
we're 30 minutes away from Dallas. We were 30 minutes away from Chicago. It's
like we're 30 minutes away from Dallas. We're 2 some hours away from Austin. We're like 3 hours away from like a pretty cool lake that like people go there and party and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, what else is... It's like, I think we're at a point now where it's like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
It's like
because it was like, thank God we're somewhere that's not dark and gloomy all the time. Well, I know it's raining right now, but we're like, oh man, we're gonna see the sun in Texas, and then that kind of
it's nice.
It's really nice, but then that kind of goes away, and you're like, well, I'm grateful the sun is out.
But what is there to like do in this?
But professionally,
in this sun?
But professionally, I can't make a video without getting kicked out of my apartment, and there's still nothing to.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
why we gotta.
And then on the top of all that, we have like all this.
But I mean, that's not to say that we are like, not to say that we're homebodies, but we're not fucking like reckless, and like we're not night. We're not the type of people. Yeah, we're not night crawlers that like are out all the time.
Yeah.
And like no one in OpTic like drinks much.
Yeah, that's true.
So and no one's like a party animal.
Yeah,
but
I mean, Bose and Mike like to go out, but they're not like party animals. They're just like, yo, Mike, you want to go out?
But it's just like we go out here, and it's like it's literally just another Barrington.
Yeah,
it's like we go to this place. Concrete Cowboy, and it's like cool. It's a cool bar. They have a dance floor, and it's like pretty cool. But it's the same exact shit that has been going on for the past like 3 to 4 years that we've vlogged before. And
going to Concrete Cowboy is just like a little bit better than going to
the Underground.
Not even that. I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking of because the Underground in this metaphor would be in downtown Dallas. So that means Concrete Cowboy would be in Barrington, which is that one bar that we used to go to.
I don't think I ever went to that bar with you.
For real? Yeah, it was like a bar 10 minutes away.
Concrete Cowboy, I would say is better than the Underground.
Yeah.
Because the Underground was just like, Underground was weird. The vibes there were like, it was like the security is so serious.
I don't know if I ever had a good time at the Underground. Like we always went.
I did in the beginning.
Maybe Seth's birthday was pretty fun.
Seth's birthday was fun.
It was also just weird because Hex was there. I was like, "What are you?"
Well, I think he was just there for like
just for a little bit,
an hour, and then like he usually does.
What ended up happening that night?
I'm sure we just all drank and.
I don't even remember getting home. I don't remember
that
who
night.
I was with.
I just remember making a movie out of it.
Yeah,
kinda.
that shit was a banger. That was like one of your best videos.
But like that type of shit's fun, and it's like, if something cool like that is like, happening to vlog it. But on like a day-to-day basis, I can only make wandering around these parts and like going to Target and be funny while doing it. Like I can only do that so many times without being like, okay, what's the next step?
Yeah.
And it's like all of us are talking. I know me and Bose I don't know if you include Aaron's just my roommate, so he's there. But like, and Aaron and like Mike will come over, and it's like, what? Like, whether people fucking believe it or not, but it's like, we're not, every day that goes by, we're not just like, we don't not care.
Yeah.
Like, we want to be able to make dope shit, but like, we want to make dope shit. We don't just want to make a fucking another Barrington Target vlog.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's definitely on us as well, though, because we could do. There's, we haven't really explored that much, but it's like, what? I tried looking up. I literally just looked up like cool shit to do around here. I didn't type that exactly in, but and then it's just like museums came up and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like what the fuck?
I want to do.
What's there to do without having to drink and like go?
Like, we might as well.
I don't know. Like, what is there to do that has nothing to do with drinking?
I kind of just. We might as well like
move to LA. Yeah, we should. Oh, that was my point of saying, like, me, Bose, and Mike, and Aaron, fucking whoever, like all the content creators or entertainers or influencers, whatever you want to call us. It's not like we just sit there and enjoy. Like, it's not like we're happy with what's going on. We're not happy with
content.
Yeah, with content in general. But it's like, what?
Well,
I don't know. It's like, what do we do? We
wanted something new. Like, even with this whole thing, like, we won't. And me personally, like, I wanted to take it to the next level. Scoot forward a little bit. I wanted it to like take it to the next level, like make like even better visions, and then instead of vlogs, like make like something else, like instead of vlog here, gameplay video here, like I kind of wanted to do something new, like do the next thing. And I like what Jack's doing, and he's got his section locked down the same way Big T locked his section down like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might as well fucking just take Bose up on his offer and just go to the studio one day. Just see what we come out with.
That'll happen. But on a fucking like day-to-day, I feel like me, Bose, I don't know about Mike, but like I know all of us, we like want to go to LA. We like want to move to LA.
Yeah.
Fucking the weather's amazing there. Just the fucking everything makes the atmosphere, the vibes.
Collab potential.
Yeah. All the collabs we could do. Like people, that's our world right there. Fucking random, not the, I'd like it here.
Yeah.
But it's just, we need to figure out shit to do.
Yeah.
Like, I like Frisco, but it's like we haven't even been invited out to like a football game or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, wasn't that, aren't we like talk to the city basically?
Yeah.
Or maybe like Hex does or something.
Yeah.
But it's like the whole thing of moving down here was
to be a part of
first it was like, we're going to be in Dallas, overlooking the city, right in the city. It's going to be sick. And I was like, damn, that'd be cool. Like every time I walk out of my apartment, I'm in downtown Dallas.
Skyscrapers and stuff.
Yeah, like huge buildings everywhere. But now it's like I walk out of my apartment and it literally looks like a fucking prison. And I'm just, and that's not to say like I'm super appreciative of like this shit. It gets paid for, and like the whole move is a good idea.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's just it's like there's only so much you can try to make cool.
Yeah, and I think it's just on top of all that, it's just nothing right now is 100%. Well, at least not for me. I think people like Jack and maybe he's like the esports kit, like the people like esports competitors, like they have something that's 100%, like that's their fallback. Jack's fallback, if everything is going wrong or if nothing is going right, he can stream and he's gonna kill it. But me right now, I feel like I don't have that 100%, because even vision was always my fallback. That was always my well, that's my thing. Like if all else fails, I can do that. And even that now, because of all like the craziness behind that, it's like it's hard to fall back on that. So it's like not only it's like that's like the move wasn't bad, and like I'm I think we're gonna continue to make bangers, and one day, out of the 5 of us or the 6 of us, there's somebody's gonna do something that's gonna transcend this shit, and I feel like at that point we're all coming, like we're all going with. Like I feel like you could do it, Mike could do it. Mike's already done it with
I'm
the
just
Red Bull
wondering
shit.
why. I don't know. My goal is to like find. I don't know. Like anytime anyone in the chat is ever like, "Let's do something today," and it's like, "All right, what?"
Yeah.
Let's get tacos.
Let's main event.
Yeah, main event.
Let's
bowling
for the 7th time this month.
Yeah. So it's just like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
I wanna move to LA. I wanna get a sponsor to like a new scuff house in LA.
For us to live there?
Yeah. Or at least like travel back and forth.
There?
You know what I was thinking? Even like around, what if we got a house somewhere fucking in Dallas or Austin or something, like a mansion, and then we had, say we just like kept 1 or 2 apartments for like the podcast room, fucking,
And then we would all live.
but like live in the house. Not gonna lie, I kind of
missed Scuff House.
I don't know if I missed. No, I don't know if I missed the Scuff House or just hate my current, or if I'm just like I'm literally in the fucking like
dungeon.
No sun whatsoever gets in my apartment.
Yeah, your
and it's
room
like
is
depressing.
Your room is a dungeon.
Yeah, it's depressing. But like literally, light can't reach my apartment.
Yeah, it like has
it cuts
can't.
off.
Yeah,
it just because I'm in a corner and there's shit like above me,
and
so
there's
it's
like
just
walls, and the sun is hitting the walls, and then you like sneak through, and then you're in your room.
Yeah. It's not a. I don't know.
It's definitely the worst possible room you could have. You need sunlight.
I really do.
I don't know. I mean, that's like something that we toyed with is, what would, like the best moments in OpTic history, content wise, all came from a house. It all came from us being near each other, or it all came from like random shit that would happen because we are by each other. And now that aspect of it is gone, and we thought that aspect wouldn't go away because we would all be together all the time anyway, but then obviously that fell through as well. So how do we get that back? Do we need a house?
Because I think we need
if we get
house.
I'm not going to live there.
I feel like we need a house in LA.
That's the only thing, is if we get a house, I can't live there.
Well,
because Sam and I can't survive that again.
Yeah, no, you all wouldn't live there. Who the fuck would live there?
We barely made it through the Scuff House.
It'd be like me, Bose, Mike, Jack. Fucking Aaron would move in with you. That'd be like me,
not.
Mike, Jack, Bose, Aaron. Or just Aaron could have his own apartment. Fucking Sprat.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't miss the Scuff House, but I don't think the apartments work for what.
Yeah. Well,
for
maybe
what we do.
There's talks of us getting, finally getting this like creative space here, and then we won't be living there, but it'll be at least something.
Yeah.
But that being said,
but that's just another piece to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Because we need that on top of, like you said, at the Scuff House, we were more. It was like, hey, I'm going downtown. Yo, Mike will be like, me and Buzz are going downtown. I'll be like, I'll go if Davis will go. And you'll be like, fine. But here it's like someone will text the group chat like, hey, anyone want to go downtown or something? And like, no one responds.
Yeah.
But like if we were in a house together, like face to face, like just more shit would happen.
And I feel like I don't know. I feel like OpTic also was like OpTic 60/50 created like a lifestyle. Like
I remember cooking breakfast at 60/50. Big T walks out at like 9 a.m. I'm there with like my shirt off making eggs, like being all productive and shit. But you just living my best life.
Like even prior to you getting there, like people would watch like Big T, Scump, Merc, and Nade, and they would just be like, "Man, I want to be there. I want to be in that house. I want to live there. I want to know what it's like to be in that house." And then we move to the Scuff house and it explodes. Pomage comes back, now we have Mike and Bose, and people are like, "Man, the Scuff house is dope." We were the first people to do it. Like before FaZe, before any of them, we were the first people to do it. And they're like, "I want to be in the Scuff. I want to know what it's like to be in the Scuff house. I want to know what the atmosphere is like. I want to know what they're like behind the scenes." And then we move into individual apartments, and we're not seen together unless it's like, "Hey, be here at this time. We're going to shoot this video right now."
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, they're just guys on camera right now. It's not like a lifestyle. It's not like I feel like fans, this could just be me talking out of my ass, but I feel like fans, even if it's subconsciously, don't think, "Man, I want to be in Frisco to see what it's like in their apartments individually."
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's different.
I think I was biased though with the whole idea of like getting apartments, just because I hated this, and I say this now, but like I hated the Scuff house. A lot of it was because of the bathroom situation, but then besides that, like my room was small.
Yeah.
Fucking, it was dirty. Yeah. No one like ever do dishes or shit like that. But most of it was just like my privacy. Yeah. My privacy was like invaded on a daily basis.
Yeah. You definitely had it the worst. Even me, when I lived in the office for a year and a half, had it better than you.
Yeah, because people don't just like come in your room.
Yeah, I could lock my door.
People felt like just because it was a sliding door, it was like, "Oh, well, let's see what he's doing."
I feel like I was the only one that could get away with it without you getting pissed. I don't know why.
Probably.
Dude, at what point, this is going to go a whole different way, but at what point were you like, "Damn, Hitch is kind of my boy, isn't he?" Because I don't know when that happened. Because at 60/50 we hung out. We were the only two. You're the only person I hung out with at 60/50 because I was only there for like 4 days.
Yeah, I remember you fucking. I don't know why I remember this, and maybe it'll stick with me forever. But just like coming out of the master bedroom, overlooking the balcony to the living room, and you're just like on the love sack sleeping.
Yeah,
and probably on like. No sleep practically. Yeah. But
because I drove.
That's like my first memory of you.
Actually, that might have been when Hex flew me there. Because Hex flew me there. I stayed there for like 5 days. I stayed there for 3 days. Yeah. Then we went to NOLA.
Yeah.
So it was during that time where I didn't have anywhere to sleep. So I was just sleeping on the love sack. And then one time I just like, you were like, "Yo, you could sleep up here because there's an extra bed." Because it was Formal's.
Did you sleep up there?
Yeah, because it was Formal's bed.
Damn, I forgot about that.
So I went up there and I like opened the door and you were listening to Bryson Tiller. You were listening to
Trap Soul.
You were listening to Trap Soul and it was like on fairly loud. And I was just like it was like dark, so I was like trying to figure out where the bed was. And then I hear you're like, "Can you sleep with the music on?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind." And you're like, "All right, word." And then we just kind of like laid there.
Dude, me and Crimsix had some good talks up there.
Yeah, you told me that. Like
we were
deep shit, right?
Yeah. Well, not like, probably. I don't really remember, but I just know it's fucking 3 a.m. and we're both just laying on our fucking full beds talking to each other.
Both of you guys got done scrimming for the entire day.
He'd like tell me girl problems and shit he's having.
Dude, single Ian girl problems was the best Ian. Like, I love Dana, and they're great for each other. Like, cool. I'm glad you guys are happy with your dogs and shit. But people don't know what it's like, because when you see Ian, you just think either goofy or overconfident douchebag. Like, those are Ian. goofy and hysterical or overconfident douchebag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those are the two vibes. You never see vulnerable because I have a crush on I have a crush on a girl and I don't know if she likes me back. And like I remember one day because it was like weird, like getting accustomed to being friends with all you guys, and Ian. I'm just downstairs in the kitchen at the Scuff House just making something, and Ian walks down 4 a.m. and he's just like making something, stealing somebody's food, stealing someone's water, and he goes, "Hitch, man, I'm in love." And I just looked over and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Hit up my ex. We've been talking and it's bad, man. I'm in love." And I was like, "What?" He was like, it's bad. And then he walked back up and they were dating the next week. It's fucking hilarious.
I remember Ian came down and was like saying something about him talking to his ex. And I was just like, "Dana?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was just like, "I was just about to DM her." And like I was joking, but I don't think I actually was joking. I think I was like kind of serious. I was like, man, that was next on my list.
That's hilarious, dude.
But yeah, now they've been together since.
Yeah. So you never answered my question. You just answered the first memory. At what point were you like? Because I remember Mike told me before I realized. Mike was we were all sitting in the garage and I had just gotten back from like Christmas break, and Mike was like we were all sitting out there just talking, and then Mike goes, "Man, Hitch can't wait for Nick to get back." And I just looked up at him and I was like, "What?"
I mean, that was a thing. Hex would say that shit all the time.
He would like call us gay and shit.
Where's your boyfriend?
Yeah. What the hell? I forgot about all of that.
I think it was just like, I think we forget how many days we'd wake up. It'd be like, it would vary from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. of what time we're both up, and it's just like food. Yeah. Then take the Jeep somewhere. It's like cold as shit out.
Dude, we always had a rotating third. We how many rotating thirds? TJ,
Aaron, Formal,
Seth,
Snakebite.
Dude, we had
many third wheels.
Who was our best third?
TJ.
Dude, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Dude, the thing is they all had different vibes.
Yeah. It was either
TJ was the most like us for sure. But then there was also like Formal, who was like us, but like with a dash of psychopath, and that was always fun.
Yeah.
And then there was TJ PJ, who was us with a dash of I'm a saint.
Yeah.
Or an old man, whatever you want to.
Then there's Aaron,
who's not like us at all. He's just a fucking weirdo.
It's just weird.
And then Seth is just goofy as hell.
Yeah, I'd say TJ.
Yeah, TJ wins that.
Fuck, man.
R.I.P.
Do we have outro music? Fuck.
Do you want to go to Worlds? There's a possibility I might.
Where is it?
Go to Worlds. Seattle. There's
that didn't help.
Yeah. You were like, hoping it was so. Yeah. Whoa. It's in Seattle, but they're doing Halo Worlds, and then the very next week, there's a COD event in Seattle. So
Seattle for a week?
Yeah. There's a possibility that I might be getting hired freelance to shoot the Tox team at Worlds, which is OpTic. I don't know. I got a call today. I was like, would you get hired? Would you be down? And I was like, what do you mean? I'd
be weird.
Do it for free. Yeah, it was like my best friend, like two of my best friends in the scene. And then PJ and TJ.
Oh.
And then also Frosty and Royal too. They're cool, but they just never lived in this.
I wonder what they're trying to. I know what's happening, but I just can't like talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, anyone with a brain knows what's happening, but I mean, I wouldn't. It would literally just be a freelance thing, and just to go chill with them, and just to hopefully watch them win their third ring.
What's there to do in Seattle? Dude, it's weird. Like, I don't know why.
Cool fish
fucking
shit. I don't know.
like
cool fishing stuff.
Fish. What started to do in Seattle? Fish.
Ian was telling me that there's.
I don't know if it was just
good places.
I don't know if it was just BTH, but like every time I was in Cali, it was like there was always something to do.
Yeah. No,
like some nights you would just want to chill, but like we've done some stuff.
There's definitely a lot of stories from that spawn out of California.
And it was just like I remember me, Ace, TJ, and APG were just literally traveling from hotel to hotel every single day, just figuring something new out every day.
Just like hanging out with different people.
It'd be like 12 or 1 and we were just out there for a week with like. And we didn't even plan on staying out there, but we did. And we were just like, let's just we're just literally bouncing from like hotel to hotel each. Yeah. And we could have just said, hey, can we have this hotel but it was like, no, I'm not paying for all of it. And then you guys aren't going to pay me. So like someone would only buy one night.
And that's when you guys were in OpTic, right? You guys were in OpTic practicing out of Cali in that little arena.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I was there for that. But that was when all the OpTic fans were like wanting my head on a spike because I wasn't putting CS and Vision enough. And I was just putting Halo and COD in it. So I had to focus on CS for a little while. And then I had you shoot interviews with you and APG whenever you and APG.
Yeah, what the fuck? Holy shit.
That shit's fun, man.
Good times.
I was thinking about it today, and there are so many people in esports that spawned out of Halo. That came from Halo, like even just MLG,
Maven,
yeah, like Maven, Gandhi, all of MLG,
all MLG.
So yeah, like it's like
Sundance.
Without Halo, there is no MLG. That shit's crazy.
It's crazy that I don't know. MLG's like still going.
Yeah,
like I feel like I've like barely talked to Adam and Sundance and them, but we have like we're like close somehow.
Yeah. It's like whenever you see.
I feel like they'd have my back.
Yeah.
And I'd have their back.
Yeah.
It's just like a respect thing.
Yeah.
Like we both grew from like this little.
Yeah. I think that's the coolest. That's the coolest part about Halo. Halo is the closest community that I've ever seen to the Smash community, because the Smash community has been around since 2002, and they're playing the same game that came out in 2002. So they don't bicker, because at the end of it they know how special their situation is playing that game. So they literally support each other, and all they do is talk about the past. They talk about the second set, fourth stock, whatever happened on Final Destination, Fox vs. Marth, and like I said, 2007 at this one event. And instead of and nobody dislikes each other, and everybody's like, dude, I remember that. I was watching it. I was in the third row back, and when you hit that spike, I was like, and like listen to people say that, and then listening to the Halo scene, it's just like, dude, oddball, fucking, I don't know any of the maps. It's like that's like whenever I went to PAX with you guys, or with the Halo team, and you went, it was like the last Halo event that you went to, and you were just like in there,
all gathered in one hotel room.
There was like 12 guys in one hotel room, all drinking like Hennessy.
I don't know what we were drinking.
And just talking about Halo. And I was sitting in there like drunk, just nerding the fuck out. Just, this is the coolest shit. Like, this is the kind of stuff that like people would kill to be a fly on the wall for. That's what I'm saying. Like the Halo community is so special.
Dude, the COD community is weird. We don't like in Halo, it's like at the end of the event, like everyone hangs out together.
Yeah.
COD, it's like it's so separated.
Very
like
separate.
I think it's cliquey. Very like egotistical, cliquey.
And it's like people are cliquey. They have their own groups that are different from their team. Like you'll see two people from the same team hanging out with their group, while the other two on the other team are like off with other people. It's like, but in Halo, it's like
everyone just,
and it's like the old heads like hang out with the new guys. Like Wes was in there talking about, like, I guess you and Wes were in there talking about fucking 2008 tournaments, while B and wow, what's his name? B's teammate.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Eco.
Yeah. Kevin. That's just how I know his name. And they were in there like listening, and they were just like, dude, I remember watching that as a fan. It's like it's just crazy. That's like, for the most part, that's how Melee is too, because I don't know.
Those really good days.
Did you see that Splice beat them, but they came back from losers?
Yeah, I heard they 4-0'd them twice or something.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. I watched the guys win the winners finals, but I didn't watch grands.
I heard Splice beat them. Is it 4? I guess in 2 best of 7s.
Is it best of 7? Yeah, I think it is best of 7.
I heard they beat them 4-0.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
I wonder if they were like close games.
I heard that. Yeah, I think they were close.
They were.
Yeah, apparently they were really close.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I never thought this day would
fucking
come.
young guns.
But I mean, it literally is the perfect 4 for
Splice.
Yeah, is the perfect, like,
I don't watch enough to really be able to say, but
I think we used to say that to Stellar when he was here. Is like, how long until you team with Eco? Or no, it wasn't Eco. It was his other friend at the time. I can't remember. Because we were like, you're gonna team with this guy, Eco, and Hook, and you're gonna make a young gun squad, which is basically what he did, but he did it with Renegade instead and Shotzi.
Damn. Fucking Stellar and Cleat at the house. Lanning.
The peak of Halo 5. We peaked Halo 5.
Wait, what? Which part?
Whenever the peak of Halo 5 was when you guys were the second best team in the game, leading up to you guys getting 13-0'd by PJ and TJ. That was the peak of Halo 5.
Dude. Oh my.
Or the last chance qualifier Mike's stream might have been the peak of Halo 5.
I'm going to just say this. People will say, like, even back then, if I wasn't fucking uploading, people would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Fucking not uploading. But, like, I was a Halo pro.
Yeah.
And even though I wasn't winning championships, like, people would be like, the Halo team wins championships and blah, 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 MaNiaC, whatever they say. And then, but it was like, my team was top 12 fighting for top 8, and Mike had like 28,000 live viewers.
Yeah.
Halo events, like,
don't get that.
Halo events don't even get that.
They like struggle to break 10.
Yeah, the last event I was watching, they had like 4.5K watching like
a regular
losers finals or some shit. And it was just like, people don't understand, like, yeah, they fucking win championships and everyone loved them, and like I considered them like the OpTic Halo team.
Yeah.
But like, it's more than that.
What do you mean?
It's more like, championships aren't everything.
Yeah.
It's basically what I'm saying.
I mean, obviously.
I don't really understand. There was probably some point to that, but I forget. But I was just thinking back of like how crazy it was. Like, we were like fighting to like keep a top 8 spot, and fucking he has 25,000 viewers for last chance qualifier. And people were like, would you say people were more into that Halo team, or just me and Mike playing Halo?
100%. Yeah. 1,000%.
See, I knew that 1,000% too. Yeah. I just didn't want to say it. Because
no, people were invested because it was the most similar team to the original OpTic team that blew up ever. Because the OpTic team that blew up was, Nade, Merc, Scump, Big T, and it was all about defying the odds. They dropped Rambo, picked up Nade, and they didn't know if it was going to work. And then, 2 years they win UMG Columbus, which is like super lit. And the first thing of Black Ops 2, it breaks records. First time COD ever hit 10K in a tournament before, like 10K viewers, and then it's just losing for a really long time through the rest of Black Ops 2 all the way up until Ghost, and that just created this dope ass storyline for them to win X Games, and that's why X Games is like it's the most important time in OpTic history, in my opinion. Like the only thing close to it would be
COD champs,
and when we won E-League, the CS team, and also we followed the CS team the same way too. So it's like that COD team, your Halo team, and that CS team, like with Tarek and Mixwell, they started at the bottom, got, had some really rocky times, and then had some really awesome times too, and those awesome times like came with it. But then you have this Halo team,
which came in winning
everything,
and won like everything except they'd lose occasionally and get second.
So that team wins everything, and now this Gears team wins everything, and it's like, I'm super glad we have them, and I love those guys, and they do have a cool ass dynamic as an OpTic fan. I feel like being a fan of OpTic is like being a fan of like a alumni college. Like my dad was the biggest ECU fan on the face of the planet, and sometimes we'd be terrible at football, horrible, like 1 in 9 seasons, and then he'd be like, 3 more months till baseball season, and then in baseball season we'd be top 10 in the country. And I feel like that's what it's like with OpTic. Like OpTic fans aren't like TSM fans. TSM fans are fans of the League of Legends TSM team. OpTic fans are fans of OpTic. If our CS team sucks, they're like, well, shit, might as well watch Dota. Hopefully we can do good today. And that's how like, I think that mentality started during your year in OpTic.
Yeah.
Like, was it weird too? Because you played under OpTic Halo for like a couple months, half a year maybe, prior to me getting there.
I moved in. Do you know when you moved in? I
moved in on Halloween Day, 2015.
2015. I think I moved in. Damn. I either moved in at March. I moved in January, February. I moved in March. I just don't know if it was that year. I don't know if it was 2014 or 2015.
Right. I think it was 2000. Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't, because I didn't know you very well, like from content. Because you obviously blew up when you threw up on the floor.
When did we move?
Halloween Day.
We moved when you got there.
Yeah, I didn't have a I didn't have a room at.
So I think I was there for
like 6 months, right?
No, I was. Damn, how don't I remember this? I feel like I was there for almost 2 years.
That's not right.
Because Crim6 moved out, Nade Shot moved out. I don't think all that happened or Crim6 didn't. Yeah, there's no way all that happened in 6 months. Nade Shot moved out.
Maybe like
Skunk moved in.
Maybe like 9 months. It wasn't 2 years. I would put money down on that. I don't know. But regardless,
I'm just trying to think from March to November. Nade Shot moved out. Skunk moved in. Crim6 eventually didn't. I don't think lived in the master with me anymore, and I had it all to myself.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that would have had to have been longer than 9 months, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember.
Well,
I would just have to look at my first YouTube video, because after that I moved in weeks later.
Yeah. Well, regardless, whenever you were playing under OpTic Halo, prior to me getting there, there like wasn't like you said you would stream for like 30 viewers and just have your, like,
I'd have like 40 viewers and shit.
And
that's when like who was around? J Spirit, Stick Bros. I don't know if you know any of these people.
Mm-hmm. And it was just like you guys would just go compete and come back, and that like you guys would be supported. Still probably the most, actually at that point, you guys probably weren't even the most supported team in Halo. It's still probably EG, right? Like Roy and Lunch and Ola and them.
Probably.
So then, I come in and I was like, the amount of potential there is crazy. So the first time, I ever shot Vision, I like asked you for an update on OpTic Halo, and it was just, I think that's when it all started.
I can't really remember when OpTic Halo became like cool.
Because at first it was just like, oh, we don't need Mike as a coach anymore. At first it was, we don't need Mike as a coach anymore because Big T retired and he's going to be coach. So now what does Mike do? Fitness? Oh, he wants Halo's coming back because MCC is here.
Hex always tells Mikey failed because Hex is still fat. And he was like, I brought you on board for one reason and you failed. I'm still fat.
But like, I remember at the very beginning, like it wasn't even an like OpTic Halo wasn't even like an esports team in OpTic. It was like Mike's team, right?
Yeah.
And it was like
pretty much.
Yeah. Like,
but
it wasn't even.
Yeah, I remember when I first moved in. I'm trying to think of when it started like booming.
Because that was way before salaries, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Way before salaries. Yeah.
Other teams started getting salaries. I never got paid for playing.
Yeah. Because like the whole thing was just like the platform of OpTic or whatnot.
Because then it was like you could get away with saying, but you're on OpTic.
Yeah.
Fuck, was it? When did it start booming? Yeah, I don't remember when it started. Because I remember my YouTube videos were getting like, I remember talking to Nate Shot, and I've said this before, but like, I'd be like, my videos are only getting like 3,000 views. Right. And when I stream, I think I get like 40 viewers live. And so, damn, man, fuck. What happened?
Like, how did you blow up?
Nah, just too much stuff just went through my head. But yeah, I'm wondering like when I did.
It had to.
It was the summer.
It was when you threw up on the floor.
No.
That's when you blew up.
Yes. It was that and my birthday video. My birthday video, was that all one day? Or was that two separate?
Oh, shit. I forgot you threw up on the floor because of your birthday stream.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever watched you. George texted me and said, dude, you have to watch MaNiaC. And I was like, the new OpTic guy? He was like, dude, he's hilarious. Look at his stream right now. And George was like watching that whole stream.
Well, when I was drunk?
When you were drunk, yeah. And then like Big T comes in like dancing to turn off your OBS.
Dude, I fucking puked all over my floor. I drank so much. Looking back at it now, like if you know how big a Ciroc bottle is, there was probably only like 3 inches left of the bottle. Jeez. And I drank it all by myself. Because I started off the stream doing like $20 shots or something, like
fucking hell.
Something back when Twitch was cool.
Yeah,
and you could do it.
And you were playing MCC, right?
But I got like one donation, and then I don't think I ever updated it because I got one donation, and then I got $1,000 donation.
What?
And I was like, okay, and then I just chugged that bitch. I was like, well, that covers it, and then like I think she might have donated because it was a girl.
It was a girl?
Yeah. I had to have told you this.
I think you told me.
And then I like ended up meeting up with her and she was like hot. And
yeah.
I miss her. It was crazy.
Dude, imagine where people like that are in the world right now.
Yeah.
Like, what is she doing?
I don't know.
Do you think she regrets the $1,000?
Nah. I think her dad was like rich as fuck.
Oh, okay.
And I went on a date with her too, to some like Japanese.
Damn, you dated fans and stuff.
Japanese sushi type place, but we got alcohol. I don't know, like Asian alcohol.
Sake?
It wasn't. I don't think it was. It was some kind of like wine, like sake. I don't know. Whatever it was, but we got a bottle of that. We got dinner and shit. And then I don't know how, but she was like totally willing to pay for it all. And I let her. But like the bill came out to like $400.
And you're like, well, I just got $1,000 donation, so I can pay for it.
Yeah, that was definitely after the fact. Wait, was it? I think it was, but yeah, she paid for it. That was crazy. She met like Fear Itself, Tally, and all them at like a house party.
You introduced a girl to Fear Itself? Brave.
Well, she came up.
Sam's not going anywhere near Fear Itself.
That's funny. But yeah, damn. The good old days when I could just like,
yeah,
dude, I don't do any. What happened? Did the followers get to my head?
Yes.
I don't fucking.
You're
imagine me like go. Actually, nah. If they're hot, I'd go out with them regardless. I was gonna say me like going on a date with like a fan. Like I wouldn't do that now, but I would if they were hot.
You would.
If they were my type, at least.
That shit's crazy, man.
What time is it? I'm out of fucking water and shit.
Yeah, it's 11:30. We could probably wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Shit. How do you wrap it up?
I don't know. we because I don't even know. Like we didn't even have a theme. We just like kind of reminisced.
Oh, before we go, I do have to just so we can clickbait this.
Yeah.
I killed TSM Myth. Did you know that?
Did you?
Yeah. But.
Oh, I did know that.
But he was AFK and was clapping on top of a building.
He said, "I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be right back."
And
then he just made his character clap on top of the building.
And I just kill him. And then 35,000 people were just watching me. I was doing dumb shit like you know, you build 4 walls and a roof. I don't know what do people call that, a 1x1?
Yeah.
But like I was in a team speak with someone. They were like, try to build a 1x1 as fast as you can, just because it's like mid-street, 35 and I built one like fast as shit, like turn wall roof, and then I like started doing the robot dance. Then everyone in the chat's just like LOL.
Yeah,
it was surprising to me how many people were like, MaNiaC, that's OpTic MaNiac. I literally said, I was like, in my team speak, I was like, am I famous? Like.
Because there's a lot of people, like, regardless of how many followers you have or how big your pool is within OpTic, there's so many more that
just know the name.
That just know of you.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think of how many people I know. Like, I don't follow, like
Justine,
but even like I'm thinking anywhere from big, like I don't follow like CNanners, Ali A, and then that's like the huge people, and I also don't follow like smaller people in phase. I can't.
Do you know who Gold Glove is?
Yeah.
He'd be considered a big YouTuber or streamer. Yeah. He's huge.
Well, all of those guys, Gold Glove, Syndicate, 10 the Tap Man, like all of those guys at one point ran YouTube. Like that was their shit. And then over time, aren't as huge in YouTube anymore, but they're still like stable and
yeah.
You want to know crazy? Well,
hold on. Let me finish the Gold Glove story. We went to some, of course, in Cali, but go to like some mansion party.
Yeah.
And I think it was like an Airbnb Gold Glove and his girlfriend.
For real?
Is his girlfriend Fem Steph?
I think so. Or used to be.
Or I don't.
At the time, it might have been like 2MG.
It could have been some other girl. I don't know. But I just remember going into his, like, I think it was his Airbnb. Either way, he was there right when I walk in. He was like right near the front door. And it was just like, I don't know if he said funniest guy in OpTic or funniest guy on YouTube, but he was like, MaNiaC, funniest guy on YouTube.
What the fuck?
And I was just like, I don't know who you are. I was just like, what's up? Thanks, man. Yeah. And like later find out it's like Gold Glove and he's huge.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt when Justine was like, I don't think we've ever like officially met, but hi. And I was like, holy shit, Justine knows who I am.
Justine knows I exist. All right, let's wrap this up. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something. Gold Glove. You want to know something crazy? You might not know this because you weren't in COD, but Hutch, Hutch used to run YouTube.
Really?
He used to be the shit on YouTube. When Modern Warfare 2 came out, what's up, guys? My name's Hutch, and I make Call of Duty videos and post them on the internet. And he would upload.
That was his intro?
Yeah, and he would upload a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay video, and then he would do, he would snipe, and then he would make montages. And he was in OpTic, and then he left OpTic to be his own thing, his own like creator. And then he worked at Machinima. He was literally the shit at one time, and then he quit YouTube altogether. He's like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I don't know.
I don't think I've met Hutch.
He's a funny guy. Well, I've never like sat down and had a drink with him or anything, but I've like shook his hand and like said hi to him and stuff. And like he like interviewed me one time in one of his videos.
Maybe one day OpTic will be introduced to one another.
Old man of OpTic meets OpTic.
Like maybe even here.
Dude,
will be introduced.
Hutch, that would be the dopest documentary.
A Hutch documentary?
Dude, it would be, or even just like, oh my God. Imagine a documentary. It's like you could even do this in Halo or COD, where it's just like the founding fathers or whatever, like that kind of vibe. And you just, like in COD, it would just be, you know, C-Nanners, X-Jaws, Only Use Me Blade, and fucking Hutch. Like interview all of them and just talk about what it was like to like blow up the YouTube scene, because they all did it.
It would be get the old fucks from like 2010.
You can do it in Halo too, like Ogre 1, Ogre 2, Sundance, T-Squared, fucking Gandhi, Maven. That shit would be crazy, because they were ahead of their time, man.
Yeah.
They were ahead of their time.
Yeah. Them and Tupac.
Maven and Tupac.
Ogre 1 and Tupac. Sundance and Tupac.
Yeah.
Well, another day, another podcast. Appreciate everyone listening.
If you are interested in doing any sort of promotion or advertisement on the, or if you'd like to sponsor an episode of the Flycast, please.
Yeah, we have a lot of room on this table.
Please, yeah, we do. Please click the or the email address will be in the description.
Yeah, did you
OpTic,
made it?
Or the Flycast09 at gmail.com.
The Flycast09@gmail.com. You've heard it here first. Hitch.
Don't do it.
Do we have outro music?